Hi, how are you? It's getting a bit autumnal here, so it's a bit chilly, so I'm in my nice cozy balance hoodie. Okay, so habits. Habits, the things that we do every day. So one really simple activity and very powerful activity to do is to write down on a piece of paper, I'm always journaling here, there and everywhere, all those things you do every day, like what happens day in, day out, what are the things that happen? What happens when you get up in the morning? Do you get a drink? Do you go and get a cup of tea or coffee? Do you go for a walk? Do you put the bins out? Do you clean the kitchen? What do you do every day? What do you do mid-morning at lunchtime? What do you do mid-afternoon? What time do you do before you go to bed? Do you always clean your teeth? Do you wash your face? All those things, and you're going to get a really big long list. Then, to make this really work, use some kind of colour or some kind of coding activity and work out what is helping your fitness and well-being, because I bet that you have got a lot going on, that you are looking after yourself and you are actually prioritising yourself without you even realising, because it is habitual, it is happening all the time without even thinking about it. And I want you to feel good about yourself and think, oh, actually, I am making time for myself. This is good. So have a go at that really easy activity, and to make that activity really worthwhile, share it with someone. Share it with someone you live with, share it with a friend, share it with anyone that will listen. Get them to do it too. Maybe you're at work and you're having a coffee with each other and said, right, what are your habits? What helps your fitness and well-being? Maybe you're chatting to someone else who thinks, oh, I don't do anything for myself. Say, right, okay, I bet you do something for yourself. So share it with people. Send it to me. I love to hear from people, and work out what you are doing for yourself. And then to make this exercise, this really simple exercise, work even more, identify those habits that are hindering your fitness and well-being. What habits are there that hinders your fitness and well-being? Talk about it, think about it. Is there hurdles that you can go overcome for those habits? Is there a time in the day that you do something or reach for something that you know you don't really need? Or is there a lull in the day that you know you need to put in a new habit? So all those habits really add up to our everyday health, our everyday fitness and well-being. In addition to this, I'm going to bring in 1%. So if you have a positive change by 1% every day, that's going to add up. So 1% over 100 days, that's a massive change, isn't it? It really, really makes a difference. All the small changes really, really help. For example, if it's that you want to do 500 extra steps a day, it might be you're at 3,000 steps, you want to get to 10,000 steps a day. Little changes, add 500 at a time. Find that little time in the day when you can do it. If you're not exercising at all, can you do a wall sit for a minute against the wall? That is better than nothing. So all those little changes mount up to big changes. So focus on the person you want to become, and just little changes, bit by bit by bit, will make a difference. And also, in opposition to this, if we make changes negatively, hindering ourselves 1% every day, we're going to go further and further and further and further back. So if you feel you are doing things to self-sabotage, to sabotage those efforts, and it's getting worse and worse and worse every day, you need to find that strength to go, okay, I'm going to turn that into a positive. 1%, make it better every day. So if you've been doing 1% less for 5 days, don't try and do it the next day. 1% better, gradually coming back, and then you are more likely to be able to sustain it, because we want to have a healthy, sustainable lifestyle. We want to feel good, we want to feel energized. There will be those times that you feel absolutely exhausted. I go through slumps, and then you think to yourself, actually, maybe I need to step back, maybe I need to rest a little bit more, maybe I've been doing too much. Maybe I've been eating foods that aren't agreeing with me and they're showing through my energy levels. Maybe I need to eat a wider range of fruit and veg, get more protein, more fibre in me. So it's just good to reflect. But if on the whole, we've got a healthy lifestyle, it is really going to help us. So have a look at those habits, write them down, jot them down. You could get everyone in your family to do it. It's a really worthwhile activity. And then recognise those positive well-being habits, those positive habits that you're enriching your body with on an everyday situation, everyday routine. And I bet you'll be really pleased. And there will be some habits that you go, do you know what? I'm going to tweak that a little bit. I am going to change that a little bit tomorrow. So for example, say you every day at 3 p.m. you have a cup of tea and you go for the biscuit tin and you have 3 biscuits. Then the next day, have 2. Yeah. The next day, have 1. It's really those little changes that are going to make you that person you want to become. Maybe you are that person now that you want to be, and that is awesome. But we need to maintain that person. And it's all these activities, journaling, behavior change that really helps. So I'm going to be back, and I am actually having my cup of tea, which is holding up my phone. And I am going to go off, and I'm actually going to start journaling a bit more about my habits too. Bye.